You can now get arrested in America for playing video games. I'm not kidding. Stay tuned.
Is cracking down on voice chat and gaming. They're already monitoring everything you're saying on things like Roblox, Discord, Reddit. Most of y'all probably didn't know this, but you can even get banned from Fortnite if you say the wrong thing while you're in party chat with your friends. Yeah, not even random strangers, y'all. Fortnite is tracking everything you're saying while you're talking with your friends on there. PlayStation and Xbox also do this. So I really want y'all to know anything you say while you're on voice chat on anything, even if it's something as simple as recording yourself on TikTok and posting it to your drafts. Those drafts are visible to certain employees, even if you don't post them, by the way.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about in my last video, part one. Go see that first or come back and goes, it doesn't matter. See them in any order. But go see that one after this if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, you can get locked up for saying anything, even with your friends, just talking with your friends in group chat, like on Xbox Live or on Discord or what, they're listening now. So be careful what you say, because anything you say can be taken out of context. Even just joking around, having fun, they don't care. They're gonna lock you up if they want to, and they're always looking for an excuse. So don't give them one. Just be careful, guys. We're supposed to have the freedom of speech, but times have changed.
Be the bearer of bad news, but the federal government just said that they're going to be spying on you playing video games to combat extremism. It seems the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are going to be partnering with gaming companies to fight extremist gamers. Government Accountability
This
Office
isn't the, they did this after 9/11 too.
says that the FBI and DHS should use the same strategy that allowed them to police extremism on social media to regulate the gaming industry. And the Anti-Defamation League, super reputable, says that 20% of adult gamers and 15% of kids playing games report being exposed to white supremacy while gaming. What constitutes extremism? You may ask. Racially or ethnically motivated violence, anti-government or
Abortion, animal rights.
or environmental
What
extremism.
the fuck?
You're pro-life, apparently. And all other domestic terrorism threats, which the FBI has already said includes going to church on Sunday. This is super constitutional.
Feds could be coming for you and maybe me, because that's right. In new reporting from The Intercept, it's been revealed that the federal government might be cracking down on, quote, extremist gamers. I guess that's not people who like games in an extreme way. Joining us now to tell us more about this story is the reporter Ken Klippenstein. Ken, welcome back to Rising. Great to have you.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
So tell us what's going on here. I looked at your story, and it's kind of same old story. Some level of coordination and cooperation between a gaming company and the federal government, the same way we've seen with social media. Tell us what the concern is and what's happening.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The federal government wants to take the arrangement that they've established with these social media platforms, by which agencies like the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, and other parts of the national security community, dialogue with them, communicate with them about alleged threats, purported threats, and get information from them to help better inform their understanding of the so-called threat landscape. They want to take that and expand it to encompass gaming platforms. So things people say into their headsets, text-based stuff, basically take what they've done with social media and expand that to gaming.
And what they've done with social media, is something that has concerned a lot of us, given what we've seen from the Twitter files and other things, that it's not just, monitoring for actual violent extremism or terrorism, but with the social media companies ended up being very ham-fisted suggestions that they, moderate political content relating to elections, COVID, and some other subjects. And then also with video games specifically, these intelligence law enforcement has a history of, reaching out to kind of loner type people on the internet and actually like ensnaring them and entrapping them. So that is another thing I would worry about here.
Yeah, I want to quote from the report that's sort of central to the story, which is a report put out by the Government Accountability Office that conducted an audit of these efforts to expand these mechanisms to gaming companies. It says, quote, the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Department of Homeland Security have mechanisms to share and receive domestic violent extremism, threat-related information with social media and gaming companies. So basically, through the DHS's intelligence office, called the Office of Intelligence and Analysis, and the FBI's 56 field offices, they liaise with these companies in the form of briefings. The FBI has a tip center that it processes tips from these gaming companies through. And again, it's bi-directional. The national security agencies are giving them briefings and sharing with them information about what they consider to be threats. And then the gaming companies are communicating them to help inform their picture of what the threat landscape looks like.
It would be one thing if they were legitimate threats. I mentioned this in the last video, but quick recap. It's like that kid that threatened to go to school and you know what, to a bunch of students there. Um, Not cool, and he got arrested. Parent turned him in and everything. I think, even though most of us would agree with that or be okay with that, even though there's some freedom of speech issues there, but overall, it's not a big deal. But that's not even what they're doing. They're going after everyone. Like if you're playing games, if you're a single man and you say the wrong thing in chat, even if your friends just joking around, or if you're white ring and if, you hunt or fish or you're pro life or you're like just anything, like all that huge list of stuff, it's like ridiculous. What a waste of resources and time and money. They really have nothing better to do right now. But that's it for today's video. Go ahead and hit that like button if you liked it. It really helps out the channel and the YouTube algorithm, and enables me to keep doing videos like this to help you guys and entertain you. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And like I said, like and subscribe if you want to. I do more videos like this, and then traveling overseas, traveling the world, retiring young, being a digital nomad, how I do it, how I sell stuff online, everything, and then all that fun stuff, being in the Philippines, dating Filipinos, all that stuff. Anyways, like, subscribe if you want to. If not, that's cool too. I'll see you next time. God bless. Peace.